Good morning. How are you? Good. Good morning. I just got a update regarding Disney on the news here that Bob Iger's retired and Tom Diamoro, the VP of the company, is actually stepping up into the CEO position. I guess they're trying to make it as seamless as possible. Right guy for the job. He's been, VP for many, many years. You ever stayed at a resort hotel? He's usually the one that you see on the screen. I just want, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right over
All
here.
right.
Watch
Just up here. All right, just enjoy a little lap around the old PeopleMover. Thanks for joining us, folks. This is Resort Fun at the channel of Disney Wishes Come True on this beautiful day in Walt Disney World Resort, riding on the PeopleMover. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so we can bring more content to you.
Which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a sus niños. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the PeopleMover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster laughs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear still closed.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to green and red lines.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future. Right by one of my favorite spots.
There's our picture. Might lose you here for a second.
First
Right
up,
back.
Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas
So cool.
throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny PeopleMover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Borak. Except actual stars. Those are awesome.
Approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Then I think Space Mountain, it was last year in January, they celebrated their 50th.
Our high-speed rocket ports
In January
new
of
space destinations.
early 70s. I know it wasn't one that was opening up in October of 71. I think it was a few months later, if I'm not mistaken. If anyone want to correct me on that.
First street in the galaxy, the coral moons of Pisces 7. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
So cool. The land of pitch black. Welcome in, folks. So glad you could join us on this pitch black video. This is Resort Fun, bringing you the Disney Wishes Come True channel. Just started out not too long ago. Still learning the ropes, but I'm an early riser. And if you're an early riser too, hit that like button, subscribe, and be more than able to happy to bring you some awesome content.
Paging Mr. Morrow. Mr. Tom Morrow, please contact Mr. Johnson at the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
Gotta love Tom Morrow.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
Love this music. If you ever are here and you need to take a break, this area back here is awesome. Especially in the warmer months. It is shady. It does look like it, but it is shady. Shady as in shade, not shady. The salon. If you're new to us, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. Enjoying this beautiful day at the Kingdom of Magic at the Walt Disney World Resort. I'm on the PeopleMover. bringing you the magic that Disney Wishes Come True channel. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe so I can bring you some more awesome content. I'm an early riser, so I can bring you the content early in the morning
Tomorrowland Transit Authority
and this
Station.
afternoon.
My fellow sentient life forms, our people mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time. Now is the
Best time.
to go out and explore tomorrow.
Have a great,
Today.
big, beautiful
See you in
tomorrow.
the future.
Now is the time. Now is the best time. Now is the best time of your life. Old carousel progress. Was it 1968, 67 World's Fair?
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Please keep arms and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping
Yeah, I haven't
away
been here in
from
a
the
while.
car. Thank you.
Buzz Lightyear, the ride, has been closed for, what, a good 3-4 months now? And here's what it looks like. They got the whole center of the concrete's all torn up. So they're obviously adding something here. And did you know you could ride it again? Thank you.
Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I can't thank you enough. Appreciate it. Welcome in. This is Resort Fun, the Disney Wishes Come True channel. If you like what you see there, hit that like button, subscribe. We're gonna go on.